Hello, everyone, especially you, the star seeds, light workers, people on the spiritual path here in the spiritual community. I'm using this opportunity to tap into the source energy. I don't have a name for it. Some people call it the creator, some people call it divine, some people call it, I don't know, the universe, whatever that you call the beginning of all things, the power behind everything, consciousness, whatever it is. That's the energy we're tapping into now to give us the message that we need to hear. Those of us that are in the field of helping humanity, helping earth, and everything that we need to do, or that we work in the spiritual community, or that we work with spirit, period. Understanding the soul, light workers, star seeds, healers, people even on the spiritual path are invited to hear this message from the divine. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the message is from the divine. So for you guys, the message here is that you need to continue on your path. The bottom line here, it's all about the contracts that you signed, your divine path, to be on this path that you guys are on. So as you can see, it has the number 11 there. And the Ark of the Covenant, this card is really about the contracts that you signed with divine, or your spirit team, or ascended masters, whoever you were working with, angels, all right, to come here to do something. All right, so this is representing that contract. Okay, so that's at the base of this message. And you needing, the message here is, first of all, also at the bottom of the deck, you also have everything that you wish for is fulfilled for you. I feel like it's dependent on the fact that if you continue to stay on your path and do what you came here to do, the contract that you sign with divine, or like I've already said, if you continue to do that, I am saying that divine is saying that everything that you wish for is yours. So we can move past that part. So now that we understand that the spiritual connection, the spiritual contract is the underlying energy here that divine is trying to talk to you about. Okay, so it's saying that you have to continue working here. Everything that you are doing is in progress. You got to keep moving. This has a lot to do with the fact that your path is supposed to also take care of you financially. All right, so the work you're doing is paying off, or is going to pay off. That's the message that is saying. As long as you keep at it, working to define the work, working to fine-tune your skills, working to do what you came here to do, you will always have that divine spark, that divine light, that extra spiritual power that comes to you, because most of our work comes through our hands. You got to use your hands, right? So as you can see, there's a divine spark in the hand. That means that everything you're doing, spirit is with you, divine is with you, helping you to fine-tune your skills and become the greatest healer or light worker, whatever it is, that whatever arena you are in, you are guided. The point is to continue to work on it and to know that it's paying off, and it is why you are being fed. It is the work that you do. That's why you don't lack anything. The only thing that you need to work on is the ego here. All right, you may be dwelling a little bit on some ego stuff that you need to work on, but this could also mean that you may have someone around you that is egotistical that you need to understand and work through that person and work away from that person. But if you have elements of your ego that you're dealing with, all right, I'm also seeing that you're needing to protect yourself. You always have to realize that there could be somebody or something that may be working against you half of the time. If you don't pay attention and you always think that you're always good, stuff can happen to you unexpectedly on your path. So it's like you need to always protect yourself, always be on the lookout for what could affect you when you're not looking, when you think you're good. So there's an element of you having to make sure that you are protecting yourself. The thing here is that you are progressing, is what Divine is saying. You're progressing also. See, as you can see, you are moving from the 6 of keys to the 8 of keys, right? Which is happening. This is about you becoming that master of whatever it is your skill is. Okay, so on your path to mastering your skills to be of divine service and to use your spiritual gifts, your wishes are being fulfilled, you get taken care of, and you're becoming a master. But you need to put your ego in check, or somebody around you that's egotistical that can affect you. And you need to always be on the lookout. Okay? So what I'm going to do is see what can come up if I clarify the areas that I want to clarify. For instance, the lookout part and the views of the ego. Those are the two main things that I'm seeing here that I want to clarify to get a clearer understanding. All right. So Divine, please clarify the 4 of the views of the ego here for me. Please clarify that so we can truly understand and get all of the message. What is the views of the ego here? The 4 of roses that you have here. I'm hearing discontentment. See, when I said discontentment that I had, and with this 9 of cups underneath the deck, with this 7 of swords, Page of Cups, and 6 of staffs, I think that by what I'm seeing here is that this 4 of roses here, the views of the ego is really not about you. Like I said earlier when I was trying to interpret it, as a reader I have to read it as you, and then before I bring other people. The point here is that you are surrounded by someone you can trust that only thinks of themselves. There is somebody in your life that you know that is very close to you that is self-centered, that functions from ego, and you are dealing with a situation that you've had to cut this person out, but you keep letting the person be there. They apologize to you, and you are kind of like holding on, and what you need to do is cut them off. All right, because this is kind of sipping into the danger around you that you need to be on the lookout for. All right, this person could be directly involved or It could just be you being on a spiritual path has its downfalls and pitfalls that is always around you, and negative forces trying to come in that will be doing things behind your back that you constantly have to keep your protection module up. Okay, so that is what I'm getting from here. You may think, yes, you overcome it. Definitely, you overcome the stuff, but you gotta cut this person off. It's someone you can trust. Okay, it's someone you can trust. This person is not meant to be in your life forever. Whatever they came here to do in your life, they are done. And you are discontent now because of this person, and it's not helping you to move forward. All right, so definitely I think it's a specific message for you guys, and the protection here is needed. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clarify that as well. Even though I think it's really connected, I'm still gonna clarify it. All right, divine, what do we need to be on the lookout for? See, this thing affects your foundation. All right, once again, you have the fulfillment there. Underneath the deck, you got the Nine of Cups again. It's not a coincidence. Nine of Cups keeps showing up. Something is not making you satisfied because you have to protect your assets. You have to protect what you're doing, the journey that you're on, right? You have to know who you are around. And this protection, or this needing to look out, can affect you in this way. So this attack is surrounding your stability, your financial stability, your home situation, and you needing to always protect yourself and be on the lookout and put things into place. This is a difficult situation that you find yourself in, that you need to constantly protect yourself and find the strength to go through. But I feel that you need protection. All right, because your happiness is at stake. A new beginning is going to come. You're not going to continuously be on this. This is a temporary situation that is going to, fade. Okay, so you're going to move into a space where things are going to get better, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful, my spiritual people. You really do, because your happiness, your satisfaction, things that you're wishing for can be affected by this whole thing. All right, so basically it's about what? You being precautious, taking that precaution that divine is giving you, releasing toxic relationship, and you being of service. Okay, look at that. You guys saw that, right? Worry is a wasted emotion, how that slid off. So let's get the final advice, the final message here. Anything else divine you want to tell the collective? This is very direct and straight to the point for you guys. Okay, that flew off. Give without expectation. This is your divine path. All right, live your bliss. Give without expectation is part of your contract. I know that, yes, you may want to make a business out of your spiritual gifts and all that, but you have to remember that you are being given and provided for naturally too. So don't worry too much, and don't expect people to give you something because you are there using your gifts or helping them some way or the other. If you do your work more out of, this is what I'm here to do, naturally people are going to give you donations. People are going to give you what you deserve without you even realizing what is happening. These come in the form of miracles. And don't forget, divine has promised you and is telling you that everything that you wish for, definitely you're never going to lack any food. Things that you need is always going to be provided for, if we can look at this, right? So everything you're wishing for is coming to you. So with that being said, don't expect them to pay you or whatever. Yes, it's a business, but There's a reason why divine is saying give without expectation. Just do your job. Just stick with what you came here to do. All right. Let me see if there's anything else, and then we can close out this reading. Anything else you want to say, divine? Procrastination. All right, I'm thinking that some of us getting into a very nice habit of procrastinating, and divine is saying stop it, because it's not helping you. It's not going to take you anywhere, right? What other stuff can I get here for you? I'm trying to have more fun here. We're trying to stay in this high vibration energy. More advice, any other messages you have for the spiritual community, light workers, star seeds, healers, divine? Ooh, that's a lot. So let's have fun, and this will be the final advice here, or the message. Keep up with the preparation. Each step gets you closer to the goal. It's a good time to set things into motion. Obviously, if it's saying don't procrastinate, ask what's not wrong. Ask what's not wrong instead of what's wrong. This will bring awareness to the elements of happiness. Okay? Ooh. That card, turn around. Move quickly. I was going to read this. There is a reason for hope, but it fell this way. So move quickly. I'm reading both. Be aware of self-defeating attitudes or actions that undermine important goals. Time to do something different. Step away so that you open up to the prospect of another journey, and success will come. You have a tendency to take things too seriously. Stop rushing. Take time to be still in order to see things clearly. Rid your mind of all desire for or against anything. Rid your mind of all desire for or against anything. Trust the positive nature of the universe. Concentrate on seeking the truth. Do not worry about immediate gain. Hey, these are the words of the divine for you. I don't want to say take what resonates, because I believe if you're here, you're meant to hear all of this. This is one of the readings where I'm not going to say some things will resonate for you and some wouldn't. I feel like a lot of times when we get messages, we may think that, oh, this has nothing to do with me, but later on you realize that some of these messages are answering past problems, situations now, and even things you haven't foreseen yet. You have to understand that there is no time when it comes to divine. So some of this stuff may apply to you in the future. Some may have applied to you in the past, and you are getting clearer understanding. And some is what you need to hear today. So all of this is yours. All right, my light workers. Thank you so much. And I'm being pulled to give you this last message because I had to say it and I didn't do anything. Purity. Drink a lot of water. This message, what I'm getting is that you have to realize that you are pure essence. You are a gift to mankind. You are not like better than anybody, but there is a divine spark in you that is meant to be of help to mankind. But that essence, that special essence that you have of being of service is very pure. And it's a very high vibrational energy. So the people around you, if they don't mirror this purity, this high vibrational energy, you need to cut them off. By first examining yourself and realizing this purity within you, you will start to elevate yourself and see that you don't need to be around certain people, especially people that function from this vibration. Alright, so that is the connection that I'm making from this. Remove people that don't bring you that are not of pure essence. All right? Because you are carrying some purity within you that divine gave you. It's a divine spark that is meant to heal. It's meant to do whatever you're doing. And sometimes when you have the wrong vibrational energy that is not really pure around you, you are dimming your own purity. Because understand that you are light. And the people that you are surrounded with must be of that light too. Because then they don't cast shadows on you that you don't really need. Sometimes because of people you hang around with, you can't even exert yourself, because how can you say that you are pure when you are hanging around with someone that is, you know where I'm going with this, guys. I'll leave the rest for you to finish. I love you guys, and thank you for being here. Thank you, Divine, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.